Hello and welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute-a-day podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, recorded here in the dining room of the Bible Bistro, located in Sharonville, Ohio. Hey there friends, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. Well, yesterday we started off our week talking about the wonderful little, what we call this, the teaching session of the psalmist. He says, "Come, children, and I will teach you about the fear of the Lord." Isn't that wonderful? Well, we're going to learn about that fear, and he gives us a question. Who seeks life? Who wants to see good in their days? Well, if you do, if that's you, if you desire life and you want to see good in your days, then here's the answer. And he gives us that 4-part answer there, going down through verse 14. Flee from evil, do good, seek peace and pursue it. So all of that has to do with the fear of the Lord. Now, we're going to come to an expansion of verses 9 and 10, which are these 8 promises that have to do with the good things. Do you remember the good things? So here are the good things. He said there in verse 10, in 9 and 10, "Fear the Lord, all his holy ones, for there's no lack to those who fear him. The young lions lack and suffer hunger, but those who seek the Lord do not lack any good thing." So we said, when I was teaching this, I said this is not what the prosperity gospelers say. They talk about the good thing being that thing that you want, right? That he's just going to provide everything that you want. No, he identifies the good things. And I said last week, we have to let him be the one to decide what those good things are. Well, he has decided, and he's going to tell us what those good things are. There are 8 of them here in this next several verses that we're going to talk about. From 15 to 22, we're going to talk about the good things. These are the good things that he's going to give the man that fears him. Okay? So number 1, the eyes of the Lord are on the righteous, and his ears to their cry. The face of the Lord is against the deeds of the evil ones, to cut off their seed from the earth. So the very first good thing is that the Lord's eyes are on the righteous, his ears are open to their cry. You have God's attention. His eyes are on you, he's watching, and he's listening. Friend, that is a promise of a good thing that he gives to the man that fears him. What are you doing about it? What are you doing with that promise? Anything? His eyes are watching you. His ears are open. What does he hear? What does he see? Second, the face of the Lord is against the deeds of the evil ones. So you know that he's on your side to cut off their seed from the earth. This is always a problem for the righteous because we are always in conflict with the wicked and the evil ones, especially their master who prowls about like a roaring lion seeking someone to devour. He's always doing that. And so the second promise here is he's going to cut off all of those and even their remembrance, their seed from off the face of the earth. So there's going to come a reckoning, and we can trust it. That is a good thing for the man that fears him. Tomorrow we're going to look at verses 17 and 18. We'll talk about 2 more of these promises, this expansion of verses 9 and 10, any good thing. So these are the good things that we're going to witness here in this psalm. And as I said, the Lord's the one to decide the good things, and he does, and he tells us what they are. And I want you to think about verse 15 now. His eyes are on the righteous, his ears are open to their cry. What are you doing with that wonderful privilege as a Christian? Are you crying out to the Lord? Are you seeking his face? And are you walking in a way that as he watches you, he is pleased with? All right, so come again tomorrow, and we'll talk about promises 3 and 4 in verses 17 and 18 here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. For more fresh and delicious Bible studies, podcasts, books, and more, check out the Bible Bistro online and on YouTube. Join me again next time for Daily Dose Radio.